Yes, I have, Judge.
All right. I need to ask her a question. Is there anything you want to tell me before we do that?
Not that can't wait until afterwards.
Okay. You had a chance to discuss the waiver with her?
Yes, I did.
All right. She's here now, and since we went through a motion a few moments ago, the state requested that she be here for that, and I did not have a written waiver. Let me go ahead and just ask her and make sure on the record that she had permission to go forward on that motion, or else we have to do the whole thing over again in front of her. Ms. Anthony, as best you can, raise your right hand for me if you would. I need to swear you in.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, thank you. I'm just going to ask you a few questions. First of all, tell me your name.
Casey Marie Anthony.
All right. We are here today on several motions filed by the state and by your attorney. And one of the motions that was heard a moment ago had to do with autopsy pictures. That motion was done in your absence, and you're aware of that, right?
Yes.
All right. And as I understand it, Mr. Baez spoke to you sometime today or before today about waiving your appearance here and about your ability to waive your appearance here for that motion, right?
Yes.
And did you, in fact, give him authority to waive your appearance at that motion?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. Thank you. You're here now. We'll have you say for the balance of these motions. And the court's been somewhat lax in this, but in the future, Mr. George, you want to speak to that?
Your Honor, I think maybe you were about to. In light of the court's earlier rulings this afternoon, I would ask that you advise the defendant that she is going to be required to be present for future substantive hearings.
Any comment on that, Mr. Baez?
Yes, Judge. I think what's clear is we could resolve the situation by, of course, the court inquiring with Ms. Anthony, number one. In addition to that, if the court requires us to submit a written waiver with Ms. Anthony's signature, I certainly don't see how that would be contrary to any case law that's been submitted by counsel.
Judge, this is shaping up to be what may be a very complicated and long and drawn-out case. That being said, there are some 3.850 issues that may come up down the line where we just think in abundance of caution that Ms. Anthony be present for everything of any substantive issue that comes up. Just simply waiving and coming back later, a year or two down the line, if in fact she is convicted or when she is convicted, that she
may just go motion by motion on this. The rule, again, 3.180 indicates that she needs to be present for all pre-trial motions unless waived in writing ahead of time. If you intend for her not to be here, I need a written waiver ahead of time. I'll speak to counsel about it, and then the court will decide.
Very well.
And I think this was more confusion than anything else. We had what's commonly referred to here as a refusal, but Ms. Anthony, you understand if the court requires your presence here, that's not an option. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Just to simply point out that even if Mr. Baez gets a written waiver from his client, that it's still within the court's discretion to compel the defendant to come.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Just want to make sure that Ms. Anthony understands that.
All right, let's